You know, there are people who talk about the future, and then there are people who build it. They see a problem, they break it down to its core truths, and they just start building. Today, we're going to look at the work of a builder who's been doing just that for decades, and right now, he's taking on one of the biggest challenges we face.
So let's just start with a fundamental question, right? What's the single most important thing we can do to make sure humanity has a bright future? Is it about building the next piece of tech, or is it about building the minds that are going to build all the future tech?
For one innovator, Keith DeCesare, that answer has always been crystal clear. You invest in people. And this isn't some academic theory. We're talking decades of being on the ground, actually building real solutions, and getting whole communities excited and involved.
I mean, just look at the track record. With #ArtAid, his team put up the very first memorials at Ground Zero, a place for people to grieve right when they needed it most. With projects like #WingsWithoutBorders and #WeGrowLife, he's built these incredible grassroots movements, getting students, actual kids, involved in hands-on conservation. Every single one of these projects shows he can execute on missions that really, truly matter.
And check this out, talk about resilience. His Monarch Butterfly project got hit with an algorithmic ban by Meta. So, did he just quit? No way. He actually engineered a workaround, using embedded images and special characters to get around the censorship. And the result? It became the first ever crowdsourced initiative to beat the algorithm and win a public vote. That shows you he knows how to get past major roadblocks.
So you start to see the pattern, right? Here's someone who consistently takes on these huge, complex, global-scale ideas, often against some pretty big hurdles, and actually gets them done. This isn't just a resume, it's proof of concept for a very specific way of solving massive problems.
And that brings us right to today. He's now applying that exact same first principles approach to what is arguably our most important and maybe our most broken system, education. The mission is nothing less than to rebuild it from the ground up.
And the tool for this mission is iGentix Generative Learning. Now, this is an ethical AI framework that's already being used in schools. And the core idea, and this is so important, is not to replace teachers, but to give them superpowers, to augment what they do. And for the kids, it's about building real digital fluency, teaching them how to be creators with AI, not just consumers.
The whole strategy is called the Bridging Tomorrow Initiative. It starts with a pilot program already running in New York City schools, with a bilingual STEM AI curriculum, which means it's accessible right from the start. From there, the goal is to perfect a blueprint that can be scaled up everywhere, to truly democratize the kind of education that will shape our future.
Now, when you step back and look at the philosophy behind all this, you see an incredible alignment with the thinking of builders like Elon Musk. Learning through creation, that is first principles thinking. Using ethical AI to empower people, that's the definition of technology as a force for good. And starting with sustainable, community-driven models to achieve global scale, I mean, that's the playbook. It's the same core approach to solving civilization-level challenges.
And let's be totally clear, the stakes couldn't be higher. As this quote from SXW points out, this is way bigger than just better schools. It's about securing a nation's future. When you invest in kids, you're making the most fundamental investment in the future, period.
Which leads us to this exact moment, a critical inflection point. The educational model is proven. The innovator behind it is proven. The mission is already happening. It is ready for the kind of strategic partnership that can take it from a successful pilot to the new global standard.
A collaboration here would be world-changing. First, you could scale this ethical AI education model to kids all over the world. Second, you could rescue the historic first 9/11 memorials from being forgotten in a museum basement and fund a 25th anniversary exhibition. And third, you would secure the blueprint for building the next generation of innovators that humanity absolutely needs to survive and thrive.
This isn't just an idea. This is a shovel-ready mission for the future. The builder is proven, the plan is in motion, and the moment for exponential growth is right now. It's time to bridge tomorrow, together.